What's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac back again with another video. Now, the reason for this video is the grifters are back. The grifters have regrouped and they're back. Now they're trying to sell classes on how to make money from music. Didn't I start that argument? To all my followers, didn't I start that argument about making money from music? But this is the difference between the grifters and myself. I'm giving you the information for free because the information is over the internet. You can use AI mode and Google how to make money from music. They'll give you everything you need to know, step by step. But for some reason, the grifters decided, you know what? I just saw Audiolithic Mac's video and I'm going to create a video myself about making money from music. But the only difference is I'm going to charge you $399 for my master class. Isn't that crazy? So that tells me you're not making money from music either. If you're trying to make money from a master class that people are going to buy and won't learn absolutely nothing. You know why? Because a lot of these so-called classes like that, I'm not talking about mixing the masters or mix with the masters or pure mix. Those are totally different. Those classes are subscription based and they actually give you valuable information on how to produce, how to create, how to mix, how to master. Those videos are good. But I'm talking about these people coming out of nowhere, right? Coming out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you want to learn how to make money from music. Click the link. $399, $199 for the video. Are you for real? There's the grift. And I tell you, you're going to get suckered in, hit that button, and you're not going to learn anything. You're going to be like, well, damn, I could have just Googled this. I can get the same information from Google, or you ain't really telling me nothing. You're not telling me anything. So you want me to sit there and spend money on you when the information is clearly for free. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it for all you newbies out there. So you don't have to worry about spending any money, right? This is what you do. You make music, right? You make music. You get it mastered, right? You get metadata and you get an IRC code. You get your codes, right? When you do your mix and mastering, right? You're mastering, of course. Mastering programs, you can get these codes or you can apply for these codes, right? Or you can hire a mastering engineer and they should already have these codes available for you, right? Second, because no one's really selling hard copies of music these days. So your easiest route is streaming. So you open up a TuneCore account or a DistroKid account, right? Right. But before that, of course, you have to copyright your music. So you have to go to the copyright office, submit your creative creation, whatever, right? So it can be copywritten, send it to, then distribute it to TuneCore, right? DistroKid. They will put it on Spotify, on all the streaming platforms, so it can be heard from the masses. Ask yourself, that's free. I just told you that. All you have to do is go to the website and just follow the prompts. But why is somebody charging you money for that? Why? Why is someone charging you money for that? When that's free information you can get over your own. You can find that information on YouTube without even Googling it. But the most important part of making money from music, you have to have an audience that's willing to listen to you or buy your music. If you don't have an audience that's willing to buy your music, how are you going to make any money? So that goes to skill and talent. It all falls back on skill and talent because skillful musicians, talented musicians, right, will play live gigs. They will tour, right? They make their money from the gig work and the tours. And if they're really good at music, they can be a music teacher and make money from teaching how to play such certain instruments. Do you understand? A real teacher, not no grifter pretending to know how to play. I'm talking about a professional musician, a professional bass player, a professional guitar player who can teach you how to play. Just like I learned how to play the violin and the trumpet and the piano, right? I had to pay someone to teach me. It could be a college course or someone independent who is affiliated with the university or a school, because when I learned how to play violin, my teacher was affiliated with the community college. That's why I was able to play for the youth symphony. Do you understand? So don't fall for these grifts, man. It's way too. The economy right now is headed downward. Oil is going up. The price of gas is going up because of this Iran conflict, right? The jobs report was just released, and the jobs report was horrible. The worst since during the pandemic. So things are looking very bad. So a lot of these people are getting desperate. So they are starting their grifts already. I see more and more grifts on TikTok now. The panhandling and the bumming and the begging, right? So it's getting even worse right now, because you normally see all this panhandling increase when times of economic uncertainty. And that's what's going on right now. But don't fall for it. Keep your money in your pocket, people. Keep your money in your pocket. Do not sit there and blow your money like that blindly. You keep your money in your pocket and you invest it and just save it. Interest rates right now at 4%. So if you just save your money right now and put it in some type of CD, right, some type of safe investment, it will still grow at 4% without you even putting it in the stock market. See, that's free information, people. Free information that I'm giving you. But the grifters don't want you to know this. They would rather hustle no information. You pay and you get nothing in return. I'm giving you free information and don't expect anything in return. Do you understand? But I digress. Now, I just flipped this because I was inspired by not R. Kelly, but Teddy Riley, right, in this interview. And like I said, Teddy Riley is pretty much saying the same thing I've been saying, right? And he is the professional. He is the one with the credentials, right? And he's saying the same thing I've said 3 weeks ago. Recently, promoting his book and being an ambassador for Akai. That's why I know the next MPC XL or double XL, whatever, is going to be a instrument with a sound engine, right? Because see, the beauty of this Phantom X, this Phantom X6 here, it has a sound engine, right? A sound engine. A sound engine. You can play notes, right? That's the beauty of it. I can go to a patch list and look at all this. Piano, keyboards, mallets, guitar, bass. Look. Hard synth, soft lead synth, techno synth, pulsating. That's what we need in the MPCs. Because the whole plug-in thing isn't working. You put 3 plugins in there, and guess what happens? You instantly run out of memory. You don't have that issue with these types of machines, and they sample. Right? Now look, this is the power of this machine here. I want you to check this out. In parting, right? Check this out. This is the power of this machine. Now, I just flipped that Bill Withers sample. I just flipped it. Now, I want you to check this sample out and the power of this old machine. Check it out. You saw that. You just heard that, right? This is the power of this Roland Phantom X. Is an old machine, right? Where I have the ability to not only sample, but use it as a sound engine. I can just play whatever I want to play without worrying about the RAM clunking out. But it's supposed to be this powerful machine, right? With all this RAM and memory, right? And disk space. Yet, when I add 3 or 4 plugins to it, it can't hold up. You won't have this problem if you already have a sound engine in the machine. But why does Akai do this? Because they want you to spend money on these bullcrap plugins that you can use in your DAW. I mean, I have no problem using the plugins in the MPC software because that's what it's made for. The computer, the software. But for a machine, I should have sounds already in there, right? Where I can actually play without compromise, right? I should be able to select a lead, right, instantly and just play it without compromise. I should be able to play the lead and sample it internally without compromise. You can't do that with these new MPC machines. And it's supposed to be all about workflow. Okay, well, if that's the case, put a sound engine in the machine so it can really be about workflow, okay? Can we do that, please? Peace.